Plaintiff Tracy Collins says she and the defendant have been separated for 10 years, but he refuses to divorce her because he's still in love with her. Tracy claims she kicked the defendant out after he refused to stop cheating, and she's suing him today for unpaid tickets and emotional distress. Defendant Gregory Collins insists he's the one who left Tracy after she asked him to choose between her and another woman, and he refused to make a choice. Gregory claims after they separated, Tracy drove up on a sidewalk and tried to run him over, and he's countersuing for 2 loans and emotional distress.
Start with you.
Okay, I'm here because Gregory still loves me and he will not divorce me.
That's right, and you want to see him, so you must not want to divorce him.
No, Gregory,
otherwise you wouldn't come.
Gregory and I have been apart for 10 years, and I have been asking Gregory
That's right, you didn't want to divorce him. You've been there for 10 years.
No, he wouldn't sign.
No,
you don't have to sign.
When I first left you, I signed the papers. I gave you the money for the divorce.
First of all, you didn't leave me.
When I first left, I gave you the money for the divorce and signed the papers.
The forms that you filled, that you signed.
I signed the papers and gave you the money.
First off, who left who?
I left her.
I asked him to leave.
You put him out?
Exactly.
No, she did. I left her.
I believe you got put out.
No, I left her. I had another. I ain't gonna get into that.
Because he's a liar and a cheater. He know that he got put out.
Yeah, I got. No, I didn't get put out.
He got put out.
Cheated.
He cheated.
She asked me to make a decision between her and another woman.
I didn't ask you that.
I told her I can't make that decision right now.
Well, then she said, well, get out.
No.
That's getting put out.
No, I told her I leave.
No, I asked him when was he going to stop what he was doing, and he told me he couldn't answer me. I said, well, then you need to hit the door. That's what I told him. And that's exactly what he did.
So why haven't you divorced him in 10 years?
And I tried.
You love him?
No, I don't love him.
You do?
I don't. I didn't have any. I couldn't afford.
She love me.
I
mad
couldn't
because she can't be with me.
I'm not mad because I can't be with you.
Yes, you is.
You shouldn't open up your mouth and tell that.
You know you want all this.
You shouldn't open up your mouth and tell that lie.
All this. I ain't trying to hear that.
You shouldn't open up your mouth and tell that lie.
Okay.
You don't even want yourself.
Okay. Fine with me.
I'm going to stop instigating.
Okay, so I filed in January, and Gregory did not sign the papers. He gave the address where his daughter stay. I said, Greg, they need the address to where you lay your head. I don't need the address because I'm definitely not going there. So he didn't do that. He was supposed to meet with the attorneys.
My address.
He never did. So I had to redo the papers, and then they had to publish them.
I'm not going to give her my address.
I don't want to come where you at.
She's crazy.
I don't want to come where you at.
She's really crazy.
How so?
She chased me through the gardens, right? She came on the sidewalk with a car. You know, chasing me through the gardens just because I gave my son, my stepson, a little short money. We wasn't together at the time. I gave him a little short money, and she drove up on the sidewalk chasing me with a car, and I had to run. I called my friend to come get me.
You're a liar.
He was scared to come get me. He left me out there.
You're a liar.
He left me out
there. You got the whole neighborhood shook up.
Right.
They want to rescue you.
Don't let this little
tell him what you tell the judge what you said.
What?
Tell him what you said.
What?
We went to the gardens he was doing the basketball tournament, and he was supposed to give the money for the football fee, which it was starting on that Monday.
Short, you can put it up.
Which was on that Monday. He supposed to give the money. Okay, he didn't do that. He said, what you want, he tried to put on the show, try to front for his friends. Oh, you want to act like this because I'm with somebody else. That's
not paying that $25 or whatever it is does not deserve the death penalty.
It wasn't about that.
You're trying to run the man over?
It wasn't about that.
You try to run him over?
Did you or did you not?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. I didn't deny that.
You could have killed him.
But that's not why. That wasn't about the football uniform. The thing was, he gonna sit there and tell me that I was mad because he was with somebody else. No, I'm not. I'm telling you who I'm mad at. Because I can't help who he loved. I was mad at him, so I pushed the salary. I sure did. I did.
What do you want to tell me, sir, before we get to the tickets and emotional distress?
She crazy. That's all I got to keep saying. She crazy. That's a crazy lady, Judge Mathis. I'll stay away from her. That's why I didn't give
What else she do other than try to run you over, even though that's enough? That's enough to conclude she's crazy.
She called my phone, said if I don't pick up the phone, I better pick up the phone when she called. So here it is, I'm with my other girlfriend, which got 3 kids of mine.
Which you feel good about that? You think it's okay to get up here and talk about you with some random lady that it's a problem, but it was okay for you to do all the bull crap with your wife? Get your life, Greg.
I've been with you in 10 years. What I supposed to do? Get your life.
When you was with me, you felt it was okay, so it's okay for you to get up here and brag that you got 3 kids. Therefore, pay the tickets. You keep on having babies. You got some money somewhere. You got some money somewhere.
We ain't been together 10 years.
It doesn't matter.
I don't have no kids with you.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
How long were you all together?
We was together 10 years, and we was only married for 5 years.
So why are you sitting up here bragging about you have children and you still married? You have children outside your marriage.
I ain't bragging. Excuse me, Your Honor.
Don't come here talking like that. You get run over in here. I can't help you. I'm going to be like your friend. I'm going to be like your friend.
Hide out.
I'm going to be like that other friend you called. I can't help you.
You're going to be...
Tell me about the tickets and emotional distress.
So for the tickets, I explained to him that the tickets was due. They past due. And when I call him, sometimes he answers, sometimes he don't, send me to reject me. So when I decide to put the status up on Facebook, he feels some type of way because I'm not his friend. So I tell him if anybody can get in contact with him to let him know. So he called me, I'm be putting that mess up on Facebook. Well, pay the tickets because I work for the city and not can't owe the city. So they doing the garnishment from my check.
Got it.
So he need to pay for the ticket.
Now, emotional distress.
Emotional distress, because when it all went down with him at the fairs, he called my job stating that I was doing things I didn't have to do.
When was that?
In 2007. He did. He called and told me I was doing things I was supposed to do. Then he would come up there, threaten calls, and all of the above.
What are you countersuing her for?
Well,
loans
harassment,
and emotional distress.
Harassment. She called me on the phone for the last 10 years. She called me begging for money every week.
I ain't never begging. I've been on my job for 19 years. What you gonna give me?
Where you work?
Huh?
How long you been on your job?
Who, me?
Yes, you. Who you think I'm talking to?
He doesn't work.
That's a clear sign.
He doesn't work.
That's a clear sign that you either don't work or you don't work regularly.
I got hurt on the job.
When?
I got hurt in 2000 on the job.
So do you
and
need
she
to
know
stop.
that. She know.
Well, you need to stop talking about what she's doing and not doing with her money. You don't have any. At least she has something.
Yes,
She's been getting it for 19 years.
I have to pay them tickets.
I don't owe you for no tickets. I'm not paying for something I don't owe.
Sir, what loans does she owe you for?
I gave her $500 loan to her, and then I gave her that $130 for divorce. When we first broke up in
2007.
I gave her the money for the divorce and signed the divorce papers. And then after that, recently.
So you've signed some divorce papers?
Yeah, I signed some papers for her. She told me to
sign.
sign.
You are divorced.
No, we're not.
She didn't file it, sir. She did not file the papers.
He signed divorce papers that you failed to file?
He signed some forms.
Applying for a divorce?
Yes, applying. He didn't give me money to file because the judge waived the fee.
Oh, my God.
Let's see that. What do you have?
Oh, my God. I gave her,
And what emotional distress? Her calling you said?
I fuss and fight all the time. Every time she called, I had to fuss and fight with her. She called me, threatened me on the phone.
About what?
If I don't do this for her.
It's been 10 years. Nobody thinking about you. Just give her money and she'll be done with you.
Who you fussing and fighting with?
You crazy.
If you fussing and fighting with somebody in your house, you should be. Because guess what? You shouldn't have been doing it. You had a wife.
And call the attorney and sign the divorce paperwork.
That's just recently. That's just happened recently. Attorney just called me recently telling me where I live.
So what's the deal with giving the attorney the address where you can receive the divorce papers?
Who said that?
She did, to you.
Okay, I told her I'm not giving her my address because she crazy. She ain't finna run me over no more. I'm not giving her nothing. I told her I'd meet him somewhere.
He has spoken with the attorney.
That's what I said.
And he was supposed to meet with the attorney. He never did.
The attorney told me he didn't want to meet with me.
On June the 2nd, I had to do the paperwork so they can put it and publish it.
But it's been 10 years.
Have they done that?
They did that.
All right. So your attorney has told you that you can go and apply for a default judgment, because if your husband isn't responding, that's exactly what you do. People are confused about the spouse not signing, therefore I can't get divorced. Yeah, that's not true. Does that mean you have to stay in a troubled marriage? Say the person is violent against you. If we were to believe that the other person has to agree to the divorce and then the person doesn't agree to the divorce, that means you got to stay in a violent marriage. So that doesn't make sense, nor does it make good law, and that is not the law. If the husband doesn't want to sign, you may have to go another step or two to get it done, but you can still get a divorce. If the husband doesn't want to sign, you may have to go another step or two to get it done, but you can still get a divorce. And unfortunately, ma'am, that's what you're going to have to do to get any money out of them, because so far this is joint assets, joint debt and joint assets. And
Can I say something, Young?
yes.
Okay, you talking about divorce?
Yes.
She know that. Because you know why? How she know about the default and divorce? She helped me get my first one.
I know what.
She helped me get my first one, Your Honor.
And it was a default judge.
Yeah, it was a default judge. She helped me get my first one, Your Honor.
I didn't help you do anything.
That's enough. Quiet. Well, she just wants you back then.
I don't want him.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. She helped me get my first one.
I do not want him. Greg was...
Tell the truth.
Is mentally and physically abused. That is the truth. I do not want him. I do not want him.
You know how to get his husband, and you haven't gotten it. He said you did it for him.
Yeah, she did it for me.
He's a liar.
Come on.
I did not do that with him. Greg is a big liar. You should stop lying.
I'm not no big old y'all. Now you're getting
not
this.
you. His name Greg.
Oh, that Greg. Oh, okay.
Greg know he a liar. He know he lying.
That's enough fun with y'all. You have to go to divorce court in order to divide up any joint assets or debts. All right. Good luck to you all in divorce court.
I just want to be away from him. Just sign the paperwork and I'm done.
I say, leave me alone. I signed the paperwork.
Nobody
what more do you want from me?
Nobody.
What more you want from me? I
sign
signed the paperwork.
You didn't sign it.
Girl, please.
You didn't sign it.
Please.
You can put a show on for that lady that you live with because she know you're a big liar.
That's my wife.
That's what.
That's my wife.
That's what she putting on. So if
You
she
want
your
me
wife,
back.
then
She mad because she can't have all this.